Hey, Sammy. Hello, hello. I hope you can see. I'm at my kitchen table here, and I am shuffling your cards and seeing what is just general life, but hopefully maybe some love stuff will come out. All right. Let's see what we've got. Couple more shuffles, and I'm going to cut the deck with my left hand, and then we are going to proceed. All right, sorry about that. Okay. Get a beautiful view of my trash can. Okay. One more shuffle, and then left hand. We're going to do a Celtic. Yeah. Okay, putting it towards me. Okay, I got the Emperor in your headspace. Okay. Keep those turned over for now. All right, so we got the current situation. We have the Three of Swords reversed, which is the card of healing. It's the card of kind of like ready to move forward, and you can look at that as in a romantic setting, in a situation. You can look at it as just you're really, taking your healing seriously. Things are getting better. It is like this nice card after grief, and the nice thing of it is that we have the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is complementing this. So this is about setting boundaries. This is the card of lessons learned. This is the card of speaking your truth, being open, upfront, honest. It's all of those things. Normally you're the Queen of Wands, but in this scenario, I have you as the Queen of Swords. So it's a time for healing, but it's also kind of a time for, hey, the lessons that I've learned while I was healing, I need to kind of put those into practice. That's basically what this is, this current energy. I like it because it's a very strong energy. It's a very kind of, I'm speaking my truth. I'm not going to suppress anything. What needs to happen is going to happen. It's all of this, I don't know. It's just good energy. But the Queen of Swords, again, is very good at setting boundaries. I love that she's sitting on this cloud, this thunderclap here, and she's just kind of like in control of her emotions. She's in control of how she deals with things and how, as best as she can. And if she needs to set boundaries, whatever. I love it. I love it. That's your current situation. What's in your headspace? The Emperor, card of Aries. So in the headspace, this showing up for somebody who's in Aries, this is about like showing up for yourself. This is about taking your power back, being in control, doing what you need to do. It's the fight or flight card. So it's obviously when it's up in the headspace, it's kind of like, hey, whatever's worth doing is worth doing. Right. It's worth doing for myself. It is for my highest good. So it's all of that energy. All of that energy. And the Emperor, again, is that Aries. It's kind of like in control, dominant, doing exactly what you need to do, longevity. Even though it's fire, it's that cardinal fire. It's Aries. So it's you coming into your own in your headspace. I love it. So let's look at the recent past. We have the Seven of Swords reversed. This card is much better reversed. This is the card of recognizing duplicity, recognizing that, hey, I don't want to do that. I want to do what I need to do. The Seven of Swords is a tactical card. It's not just about what you want to do. It's about when you want to do it. And it's also a card of two things being true at the same time. So there can be good and bad in your situation. There can be good and bad moving forward. There's not a lot of love cards. We'll see when I go to the advice column if there's more love cards. This is really about you kind of standing in your truth. That doesn't mean that there's not going to be love coming through. We look in your future, we have the Three of Wands. So this is the card of good luck. This is the card of perseverance. This is the card of planning. It's the card of travel. And it's really kind of that card of making something happen. It's another Aries card. It's also a 3. It's something that you're not necessarily doing alone. You have support, whether you look at support from friends, family, the universe, whatever. It's also the support of yourself, making things happen. I like this card in the future because it does show kind of like putting yourself out, the future planning. So it's an excellent card. 3s, again, are also about teamwork, but they're just about building something. 3s are about building something you're passionate about. In the foundation of your spread, you have the moon. So the moon is about continuing to face the shadow self. It's holding up your spread here too. It's in the foundation. So the moon is about facing the shadow self, facing fears, facing not just fears, but facing patterns and habits and facing as best as you can. It's about therapy. It's about embracing all the things that make you, even the stuff that we try to hide, the stuff that we try to say, oh yeah, no, that's not me anymore. And so it's about embracing that. And it's coming right in the foundation of your spread, right under this emperor, right under your current situation of healing and speaking your truth and moving forward with some sort of plan and clarity. So I really like it. Again, when I read for you, you always have that strong energy. So let's see what we got in the advice column here. And then we will go on. Okay, you do have a Lovers. Okay, that's good. So I think that like a lot of this is about you, but I think you're gearing up to either start dating or at least if you have started dating to really kind of make some decisions about what you're looking for moving forward. Now, that being said, I don't have anything definitive. I have the Queen of Swords, I have the Queen of Pentacles. I don't have a lot of court cards to suggest, if you have met somebody, this spread seems to be more about taking things slow, taking things more logically, maybe not getting as like wrapped up right off the bat. Taking things slow, which is not easy for an Aries. So how you feel about the situation is the 6 of Swords. Ready to move into calmer waters. Again, you do have a couple travel cards. So the 6 of Swords and the 3 of Wands are both travel cards. They can be metaphysical travel. It could be figurative, but it can also be literal travel. But the 6 of Swords is how you feel about your current situation. Again, we have swords. Taking lessons, but moving into calmer waters, going to calmer shores. Taking your time. The 6 of Swords is really about your external environment, right? So some things we can't control, and so we're taking things slow. What's the advice from the universe? Exactly, Page of Pentacles. Take things slow, baby steps. There is something new in the horizon. I'm looking at the outcome card. There's something new in the horizon, but this is about slow and steady. This is about, talking with that inner child, making sure that, you want to move towards this, taking it slow, being practical, wanting something grounded and stable, which again is kind of opposite of Aries energy, but really wanting to kind of like thoughtfully and slowly go towards something that is stable. So that is the advice from the universe. Let me see what your obstacle is with that. Oh, you got two cards wanted to come out. 4 of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. Right. Remain a little bit guarded. This card was at reverse. Remain a little bit guarded. And you got the 2 of Cups, which is the soulmate card. So as long as you're willing to play the long game, put in the time, you want something stable. You don't want just kind of the fast moving, passionate, oh my gosh, hot burning. I'm not saying that you don't want that, but you don't want to like burn out. You want something that's going to be a slow burn or something that's going to be a lot slower. And Hopes and Fears says it too, Queen of Pentacles. You want something stable and something that's going to be around. And, this suggests this. The 2 of Cups is the soulmate card. But the 2 cards around it, which is the Page of Pentacles, which is, again, that inner child, take things slow. You want something to stick, you got to take it slow. And the 4 of Pentacles is kind of saying, yes, yes, remain a little bit guarded. Because this is about your inner stability. This is about kind of like, I want something stable. I mean, that's all over the spread. And then your outcome, like I said before, is the Lovers. Beautiful energy. Card of Gemini. Could be that you find something in Gemini season. It could be that you're headed towards something that's going to, even if you are thinking about in a particular someone. Again, the particular someone is not coming up in the spread. You're coming up in the spread. I don't have any kings. I don't have any knights. This is more about like you coming up in the spread. The Lovers really is about a choice. It could be that, hey, you're finally going to be ready to make that choice to start dating. Or things, if you're with somebody, things could be kind of elevated, especially by Gemini season in May and June. I feel like as a species, human beings fall in love in the summertime. Or at least maybe kind of, maybe that's just a wishful thinking on my part. But either way, because nobody's really showing up in the spread. But what's showing up is that, hey, you want something slow and steady, you want something reliable, you want something that you can hang your hat on. And so, I feel that that's going to start ramping up as we go into summer. So pretty clear reading, but all in all, you're here for it. I mean, there's a lot of success. That's what's you are on your mind. You being in control, you taking your power, not taking your power back, but maintaining that power that you already have. Because I think you've already taken your power back. You've been in that phase for a while. This is, staying in your element. So I hope that helps. Let me know if you need any clarification. I didn't have to take a lot of clarifiers in here. I mean, we have the Lovers and the Two of Cups, which I love. We have a lot of Swords and a lot of Pentacles. So again, it's kind of about stability, something that is going to be very reliable, something that's going to be slow and steady, something that is going to be here for the long term. And we have Swords, which is truth, which is like, again, what do I want? What do I need to communicate with others? What do I need to communicate with myself and the universe? Being very clear with that. So I like it. I hope it helps. And let me know. I'll talk to you soon. I'm going to upload this to you shortly. I think you work an early job, so you probably might be already in bed. So thanks for reaching out, and we'll talk soon.